What better way to get your 12-year-old off her phone and out of her room than with the promise of making edible cookie dough? So we're gonna make 2 different flavors of edible cookie dough. We're making
chocolate chip cookie dough and FunFetti sugar cookie.
That's right. So we're using mini chocolate chips and brown sugar to make our chocolate chip cookie dough, and then white chocolate chips and rainbow sprinkles to make our sugar cookie FunFetti cookies.
Yay. First, you have to make sure to heat treat your flour so you can eat it and you don't get sick.
That's right. So because this is edible cookie dough, we're not using eggs, and the flour that we're going to use, Ellie and I have heat treated. That means you put it in the oven on a cookie sheet, about 3 cups on a cookie sheet, spread it out into the oven at 350 degrees for anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes. You want to get the temperature to 160 degrees to kill any bacteria that may be in the flour. Once you're done with it, you can put it into an airtight container to keep it. We're gonna start with our chocolate chip cookie dough. We need a half a cup of unsalted, softened butter. And we're gonna whip that with a half a cup of light brown sugar and 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. We're also gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and with the hand mixer, here we go. All right, whip it. Keep whipping it. You want to whip it till it's like light and fluffy. All right, let's see what we got. Next, we're gonna put in our milk, which is 2 tablespoons of milk, and our half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ready? Hit it. All right, now we're gonna add in 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna add it in gradually while Ellie mixes it up. All right, let's scrape the sides a bit. Almost there. Perfect. All right, let's scrape the cookie dough off of the beaters here. And then the last step, we're gonna let Ellie fold in a half a cup of our mini chocolate morsels. All right, drop them in. That's pretty much it. Are we done? That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You keep mixing a little bit.
Oh.
So you can eat the cookie dough as it is, or you can put it in the fridge. It's gonna harden a little more in the fridge. You can roll it into little balls, put it in your vanilla ice cream. Right, so that's our chocolate chip cookie dough. Now we have to do our
Taste test.
Oh, we'll taste test when we finish.
Okay. Wait.
We're doing our FunFetti sugar cookie edible cookie dough. We're gonna start with our half a cup of unsalted butter. We're gonna whip that with our 2/3 a cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You ready to whip it? All right, whip it. All right, that looks good. So now the butter's nice and fluffy, the sugar's combined. So we're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of milk, and then a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. All right, so here goes the milk. 2 tablespoons of milk, let's go. Both sides. All All right, now we're gonna gradually add in our 1 cup of flour. Remember, it's our heat-treated flour. So as Ellie's mixing, I'm gonna add All right, so we've got our butter and our flour mixture combined. We're gonna scrape the dough off our beater. All right, last step, we're gonna fold in 3 tablespoons of rainbow sprinkles. And then we're gonna also fold in 1/3 cup of white chocolate chips.
This looks really good.
Put some muscle into it. That's it. Can you believe it?
Wow.
All right, so now it's time for a taste test. We have to see what's better.
We're gonna rate it.
We're gonna rate it. The FunFetti or the chocolate chip?
Okay, so first I'm gonna be trying this one, and then first he's gonna be trying that one, then we're gonna swap.
So Ellie's trying the chocolate chip cookie dough, and I'm gonna try the FunFetti.
Okay, I rate this one a 8 out of 10.
What about this one?
I rate this one 7.5.
So you like the chocolate chip cookie dough better?
Yeah.
I like the chocolate chip cookie dough too, but I like the almond flavor in the FunFetti.
So which one do you like better, and what do you rate both of them?
I think the chocolate chip is an 8.5 and the FunFetti is a 9. So if you like the video,
then make sure to like and subscribe and turn on his post notifications.
and there's a little subscribe button like right over there somewhere. Yeah.
Bye.